Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to test out a hair product. And you're probably wondering what type of hair product. Well, it's actually a hair dye, and it's actually not your typical hair dye where it's like a liquid or cream form, because that's usually how hair dye comes in. But for this one, it's actually a mousse hair dye product. Now, mousse hair dyes aren't anything new, but it's actually something new for me because I haven't tried it, even though I've dyed my hair so many times. There's a lot of hair dye brands that carry the mousse hair dye product, but the only one I found at my local Walmart is by Freida. So the color I got is dark chocolate brown number 4BG, and this is actually a permanent hair color. Well, what is permanent hair color? Permanent hair color is hair dye that stays in your hair longer. It's more rich in color vibrance, and it's actually more damaging to your hair as well. So it really depends on what you want. Permanent hair dye also deposits in lift, whereas demi-permanent, which many drugstore stores carry most of the time, demi-permanents are just deposits, so they don't lift. So if you're looking for a blonde hair color and your hair is virgin hair, you could lift and deposit hair color with permanent hair dyes. I hope that's not too confusing for you guys. But you guys are probably wondering why I'm gonna dye my hair a dark brown when my hair is already a dark brown. Well, that is because the color is already fading. Previously I had highlights. I have a video on it. Maybe if you're interested, you can watch it. I'll put the link somewhere in the video. But I have the highlights, and I put an overall dark brown hair color onto my hair, but it has faded and my hair is like this weird color. Like my roots are like basically black, and then I have like dark brown and then maybe some highlights in some places. And so that's the reason why I'm dyeing up my hair, but with a brand new product like I mentioned. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff. This, just coupons and stuff. I can put that away, and let's see if they provide any gloves. I don't think they do. That is interesting. Yep, there's no gloves. What? Okay, so I might have to go grab some gloves. Thank goodness I have some. And I will be back. So I'm back with gloves. These are actually cooking gloves, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna follow directions and mix everything, and I will be right back. Okay, so there's so much bubbles in here. Okay, I think that should be good. So I do want to show you guys my hair. I don't know if you guys can see the uneven color. No, if you guys get closer though, yeah, there's a little bit of an uneven color. So I'm going to apply this on. Okay, and I'm actually not going to put my hair in sections because I think this is going to be much easier than like liquid and cream hair dye. Let's just hope. I think this is supposed to be much more of an easier and less messy alternative. So let's just see how it goes. There's a lot of buildup down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so dark. I already shaking. Shake it one more time. Okay, I don't know. Okay, let's do this. Wait, let's see if there's actually any. Okay, no more directions. Everything else is just basic knowledge. If you dye your hair a lot, you just know what to do. So I'm just gonna apply this on, and let's just see how it goes. What? Okay, let's just see if this works. Let me do it one more time. Okay, they say tilt it, right? And then, okay, no, that's not working. There you go. It's kind of working. It's kind of working. guys, so I actually do want to mention something. Looking inside the manual, there are supposed to be gloves, which I don't know what happened to them because I already opened up like all the papers and there's no gloves in them, and the box didn't have gloves in them too. So maybe this was an open box, who knows. The box was actually a little bit destroyed too, so maybe someone stole the gloves. But whatever, as long as I had gloves for this video. But anyways, I did finish applying the color, and I'll tell you guys more about it once I finished with washing and drying and things like that. So keep watching to see the final results. Hello guys, so it has been a few days since the time that I dyed my hair, and I wanted to show you guys the results and explain a little bit of my experience with you guys. So I do want to say that the foam hair dye definitely did cover up the lighter brown highlights that I had in my hair, which is awesome. So this foam hair dye is definitely really good to cover up any patches or streaks of lighter hair color or even just darker hair color that you have in your hair. But if you're trying to like change your whole head, for instance, if you have black hair and you're trying to go brown, or vice versa, and you're trying to apply to your whole like hair and head and everything like that, the foam hair dye might not be the right product because it's really hard, especially for me. I'm not sure how other people deal with this problem, but it was really hard to get the foam to the roots of my scalp because I just felt like it was just kind of thick and it wasn't liquidy where it could just kind of falls into like the scalp and I could rub it in. It was just really difficult for the foam to just get inside, like especially like the back of this part right here. For the foam hair dye, I think it's just more of the experience rather than the quality. So price wise, I did pay about $12 for one box of hair dye, which is pretty expensive from what I would usually buy my hair dye for. I usually buy like the Claro hair dye color, which is about like $2 something, so about $3, and the Drawn Freida foam hair dye is definitely a higher range from what I usually buy my hair products for. Honestly, I don't even think it's worth it, but like I said, it is based just on the experience rather than quality. So if you just want to test it out, then it is a really good tester. It was really like easy to apply, of course now the scalp, but it was really easy to apply onto the hair. It was actually not as messy as liquid hair dye, because liquid hair dye gets everywhere, like on the carpets or like on the floor of your bathroom. But for the foam hair dye, because it is thicker, it actually didn't get everywhere. The mousse hair dye is definitely a better alternative if you're doing it yourself at home. When I do my own hair, I usually just use liquid or cream hair dye because like I said, I have dyed my hair so many times by myself already. If you're doing your own hair at home and you do not have much experience doing your own hair, then I would suggest the mousse or the foam hair dye for you because it is definitely less messy and it's just easier to apply onto your hair since you don't have to like you don't have to section your hair, but maybe section it once only, especially by like the crown area on the back right here, just so you get like right in there, because if you don't, the back of your hair is just gonna be one different color compared to the rest of your hair. So I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll just stop here. If anything, I'll leave anything else in the description below if you're interested or if you just want to know more. But yes, I definitely had a really good experience with the foam hair dye. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my videos, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!